All right, it's another exciting edition of Bounce Sport, and of course, today we are at the camp of the Super Falcons, where they are preparing for the Africa Women Cup of Nations 2018 to be hosted by Ghana. They have been camped for some time now, and of course, playing friendlies, ready to go and defend the title they won in 2016 in Cameroon. Of course, with me here is Tunde leading, and of course, I have Sam Amadou. Sam Amadou is, a veteran when it comes to women's football in Nigeria, and of course, and in Africa. Okay, Sam, these guys have been in camp for some time now. What's your assessment so far?
Well, I think it's been good. We've had two phases. The second ongoing. The first phase had 29 players in camp, and it was whittled down to 15. And the foreign-based players now coming in for the second phase, and this is happening so quick. And as much as the countdown continues, we are looking forward to seeing a full house in a couple of days, at least hopefully on Sunday. I'll get to see most of our strong legs are coming in, like Sister Toshuala and also Desiree Oparinos, who are the key stars of the team. So it's really been going well, and every player has also really been fighting for their place in the final team, and which is usual. And I think it's exciting. The environment, the serene environment we have here, it's also been really helpful. And I think kudos to the Lagos State government and the NFF too for ensuring such a very exciting place for the players to camp, and less distraction, all eyes on the game. And I think it's just a very fair environment to prepare for such a mega competition.
Tunde, what's your assessment? Is there anything different?
Well, I think Sam has said it all. He has given us a breakdown of what has been, what it is, and what it's going to be. Looking at what the coach said, so far so good. It's gladdening to hear that no injury worries for the players so far. So we expect keen competition, and like he said, he's going to pick the best 21 ladies to represent Nigeria in Ghana, and I'm sure we can keep our fingers crossed and hope that Nigeria can add another title to the already long list of titles they've had in the AWCON.
10-time African champion Nigeria is Sam Amadou. We have South Africa in the group, Nigeria's group. This time around, do you think Nigeria can go for the 11th?
Well, I think nothing too difficult for Nigeria. We always even do it better when it's really hard for us. What I mean to say is always doing it the hard way. So, but again, I think we've always had those countries in our groups. In the last two editions, 2014 Namibia and 2016 in Cameroon, and going to Ghana, I think it will never be a different story. If you understand the mentality of our players, their commitment, it speaks volume. Seeing how they go out on the pitch, unminding the strong opposition we face in Africa, we always go with the heart that yes, we can do it. And such heart, it's never a boastful kind of spirit, but again, it's just go to show you that whenever our women put their hearts to do anything for you, they will definitely deliver at it. So I think it's just a very strong will they have, and also how very, very passionate they are to make sure they come out top in anything they take part in. And it's written all over how they perform in their clubs, and also how they turn out for various championships, either for club and for country. So, and you also see that level of consistency. It's really huge. You really can't buy it, but at the same time, I believe they're doing so much, and we hope the future and also Nigeria will get to appreciate them the more.
Tunde, do you have any reservation concerning the coaching crew led by Dennerby?
Absolutely not. When you look at the NFF, I won't say for once, but they got this very right to go for a seasoned coach. That is it's not just about going for anybody, but somebody that knows the female game. And Thomas Dennerby falls into that category. For a coach that has coached Sweden, been to the World Cup, been to the Olympics, you can't ask for more. Let me just put it that way. And from our interaction with the players, you would see that they actually love his coaching style, and they are already they are improving under him. So I think it's a win-win situation for Nigeria, and the coaches that have been assigned to him, I'm sure they are learning one or two things, and it's going to be a train-the-trainer scenario, and our coaches will be better for it.
Okay, Bounce Sport was able to speak with some of the players, and of course, head coach Thomas Dennerby. Of course, we'll bring you the clips. We'll be back.
My name is Taribo West, an ex-player of Super Eagles Nigeria. There are so many areas where you can reach out for news, but there is a news that is very special. Download Bounce News app.
Yeah, I think as I told everybody before, already when I arrived here, I know the Nigerian team very well since my time as the head coach for Sweden. We played Nigeria, and we used to always be in the same group. So already in, I think it was 2003 in USA, I was following the team. I was not these players, of course, but anyway. So, and they used to always have really talented players, very athletic players, good technical skill and all that. But sometimes they're not working as units. If you come to defense, some players sometimes a little bit too early leave the position and open up space and don't defend together midfield and defending line, and the distance between the lines was a little bit too big. So that's the thing that we used to talk about that we can have as an advantage when we play in Nigeria. But now we're trying to, we will not take away the good technical skills and all that, and your vision when you play attacking football, but we're trying to get the team a little bit more compact and to defend with as a unit with 11 players all the time. So when we have the ball, we are 11 attackers. When we lose the ball, we are 11 defenders. So and that thinking, I think it's very important.
Well, as a team and as individual, watching us play, I think we've been doing our best, and what they should expect is good performance. And the most important thing is to retain the cup and also qualify for the World Cup. So that's our expectation, and I believe that's the expectation. And first, I would say one is like father. You know, he understands when a player needs rest. He understands when a player, you know, has to work on some certain issues. So the coaching crew entirely has been great. Like, they makes us feel special. They makes us feel like they are here for us. So everything, for real, the coaching crew, the technical crew, everyone, they are just there for us. So we'll be having a great time.
Yeah, well, I can't say I'm 100% sure, but I know, yeah, with the experience and the training and all that, yeah, I can see us in Ghana not conceding that much in goal. Yeah, my expectation going to Ghana is to come back with the trophy.
I hope in God to make the finalists first, then other follows. I'm not scared about any country, any African country. So I just believe with the kind of quality players which we have in the Super Falcons there, and the level of experience and exposure, they can rule the world and they will triumph in the African competitions. And the thing is to do my best, play at my heart. Yes, that's all. I believe if I do whatever I've been taught, if I implement them in a positive way, I will see the best result.
As a player, nothing less than winning, making the nation proud. And as a team, also winning, making the nation proud, because we can't afford to lose this. This is a World Cup qualifiers, not just an AWCON. It's a World Cup qualifiers, and we wouldn't want to sit back and just watch people playing the World Cup, because we want to be there. I think we have all it takes to be an African champion, because we've been praying and wishing for a very good coach, which we have right now. All the coaching crew are very good in terms of working, and also we have players more intelligent, more experienced, and then we have more younger players in the team right now. That is actually okay for me as a person for us to go to Ghana.
The first edition of the Higher Institution Football League IFL has come to an end, with University of Agriculture Makurdi emerging winners after they beat Unical Malabites in the final played at the Agege Stadium in Lagos. Bounce Sports was able to catch up coaches of the two sides, and they told us their experiences.
So how has the journey been so far for you?
It has not been highly studio. Let me speak the fact. Highly studio. One, several times we slept on the road, and the reward to it is nothing to write home about, but the joy that we took a point is that we are developing the talent that will represent the country. That is why we are interested to compete in this competition.
Okay, from your experience so far in this IFL league, going to next edition next year, what do you think they should change? What do you think they should bring in? What do you think they should remove? What difference are you expecting?
There are a lot of things which I expect them to bring in. I expect something that will bring you together to understand the rudiment of this game called football and know how to play according to the rule of football. Tomorrow there will be great like Argentina, Brazil, England mentioned medal. That's what Nigeria is having for now. So I really thank them for this initiative.
All right, let us know what has been your experience from the first game to the last game before the final. What has been your experience so far in this IFL?
Well, it has not been easy. It's been funny. Like some places you go, like when we went to Madrid, in fact, our faces were we were disappointed seeing the kind of field that university had, and we were able to play and draw with them. So they came to us, we defeated them. We went to Jos, we drew with them. They came, we won them. It was OAU when we went because of the problem that they had with the referee association of Nigeria. That students had to officiate that match, and we knew that the officiating was very, very bad. And then they defeated us 5-3. Yes, but when they went to us, we won. So it has not been easy, but with God, we have prevailed well at it.
Okay, if there's anything you expect to change, any improvement you expect, going maybe next year, next edition, what improvement do you think should be brought into the IFL? What do you think should change?
Okay, the improvement is that the organizers should be able to supervise the facilities. The facilities also contribute to the success of any game, because some of the fields, like the field was not good at all. Like when we went to Jos, we couldn't play in the campus because of the crisis we had. It was the stadium, the grasses were overgrown, and yet we managed to play. So,
in terms of money and logistics, you guys are okay?
We appreciate them because they are just starting this a new median edition. We appreciate them, we are happy because it has really boosted the morale of our players. Because it's only Nuga game that we have been going and Wahoo is once in a while. This is the time that we have a consistent competition that has really involved the students, because sometimes when we are going for Nuga and it is the time of exam, or maybe some are having tests, they may not want to participate in that. But this time around, it's a consistent from August to today. So we appreciate them.
My name is Ajibade Rashidat, a player in the Super Falcons, an attacker precisely. Keep watching Bounce Sports.
All right, welcome back, and of course it's still Bounce Sport. Tunde, coach of Super Eagles, Garnet Raw, as name is list for the Africa Cup of Nations qualifiers against South Africa. Mikel is not back.
Mikel is missing.
Mikel is missing. Okay.
We have gotten so many explanations about why Mikel is not in the list again, and why some say it's not 100% fit. Others talk about relegation fight with his China. Exactly. So that's where the bulk of the money is coming from. So he has to save his investment. So, but by and large, I think the last 3 games you have played without him, and you don't. I won't say we don't miss him, but at least they're getting the result. So I think we can move on, and before you know it, for me, Mikel's year is winding down already. So let's start getting used to him not playing for us, and we'll be fine.
Okay, we will not be playing because of too many yellow cards, and of course, so we have just 3 midfielders, and of course, Eni Onyekuru reduced to standby.
Well, I'm surprised about that, but I think by the time they were compiling that list, his injury, his fitness was not assured. But on the standby, anything can happen if you have the chance to perform, and if you don't have the chance. And the guys that have been given the opportunity, they have to seize the opportunity, because that game against South Africa is quite important. At least if we win, we are straight to the Nations Cup. If we draw, we're on a good pedestal. But if we lose, it can be disastrous. So it's something we have to really look.
So with South Africa, beating Nigeria 2-0 in the first leg in Uyo, what are you expecting from the return leg in South Africa?
I think they're going to be a draw. The game in Uyo was a bad day at the office, and I'm sure they won't want South Africa to do a double over them. Of course, we know that they don't have that might. Things just went wrong in Uyo that day, and I'm sure they've learned their lessons, and they know that if they don't stand up and be counted in Johannesburg, and then the third African Nations Cup miss is looming.
Thank you very much, Tunde. That's it on Bounce Sport of this edition. We will come your way next time. Enjoy.
My name is Dennerby, and I'm the head coach of Super Falcons, and you are watching Bounce Sport.